Right, southeast it is. Right, I should strike that. That's southeast. I thought there was someone in that then for a minute. Right, there's somewhere around here. Why do we feel like it's over there? Right, that's the... Is that the sea there? That's the church. There we go. Well, yeah. I've got to do this in the dark. I got my freaking head blown off otherwise. There's shots from directly behind me. Yeah, I run way past from the mark. Nope, same character. Yeah, I definitely haven't got too many characters with Make sure you haven't damaged my clothes. Mm. Baseball bat, because that's like gas. That's what you should find in the gas. That's top-notch loot, that is. Well, so far it's pants. Alarm mag. .45 ammo, pliers. A what? Oh, have I put zone instead of zone? Okay, right. I'll change that in a sec. What that is me having fat fingers. Another lar mag. Looks like we're about to find a lar. And that's what you get for sticking your arm through doors. There's someone else in the gas. I didn't kill that zombie. They're in that building up on the roof. My favourite helmet. What was it? 12 spaces. Damn it. Right, yeah, they're in the... Yeah, there's a lar. I knew there'd be a lar. Oh, we'll take that there. Right. So that's the gun in here. The gun's a lar. Right, there's someone in that hospital. Right, well that is the third gas zone. Right, so the gun in that one was a LAR. There probably would have been some meds and filters and stuff in that gas thing, but what a lot of people do is they like to get in the gas zone and go to the top, sit on the top of the tower and snipe people in the gas zone from up there. Kind of didn't want to run over there, deal with those zombies, and then get trapped in there because I can't go up because of them, and I can't go out because of them. Right, they have been tapped in the last 5 minutes. Zombies only last 5 minutes before they despawn. Well, I think whoever had that is long gone. That's a zombie. Is that a zombie? Yeah, 2 zombies. Right. Right, Dayz ps5, gas zone 3. Right, update that because that's gas zone 4 now. Save. Right. And he must have been doing that while I was in the gas zone. It's time for the next gas zone, which is going to be Brewski. Time for a brewski. It's time for the next gas zone, which, because we've already done both on here, there's nothing else to do on Chinaris. So we've got, the options are, the gas zone on Livonia, or Chicago. We've definitely done that gas zone and got away from there. Sadly, they didn't really get anything better apart from a hat and another mag for the M4. I was sort of tempted to take that LAR, but you kind of need a 3 times, the 6 times ACOG for the LAR. Well, I do anyway. Plus, but when you got an M4 and an SV98, the LAR just doesn't really seem. Just seems a bit. There's that bloody. Oh, that was the truck I left. Okay. Oh, that's how close I was when I left it. I knew I'd gone too far. Maybe I travelled a bit further with that truck than I thought. Right, so the options are Chicago or Livonia. I think we're going to do Livonia next. Because we've already done the bunker. Right, that's a team. I'm out of here. Yes, that's another 2 players in the truck. And that guy was running ahead. I'll take the cheeky kill and just leave that. Yeah, he's dead, yeah. I hit him in the body, the arm, the neck and the chest. Sorry, the head. Yeah, I hit him in the head. I hit, was it 4 shots on him? I think, how many shots have I got in the gun? 38, yeah, so at least, I saw at least 4 blood splats. So it was arm, body, neck and head. He's dead. It's not like they've got any gear I want, is it? Literally, that is just just a complete lose situation for me. And if I kill all of them, what do I get for it? They might have some more ammo for me. I got boatloads. Yeah, I missed the first 5 or 6 shots. You can just rewind it and watch it if you want. I missed the first couple of shots, and then yeah, arm, body, neck, and head. If I didn't, a couple of last shots I skimmed off. I think one of them I saw a blood spot on, maybe on that. I'll have to look back at that. To be fair, I don't know why I'm still running on here. I don't need to be on this map anymore. I need to go to Livonia. So that's 3 kills, 4 gas zones. Oh, sorry. 3 kills, 3 gas zones, and a bunker. Right. I know it's only 1 bullet, but the amount of times I've been in a gunfight and the gunfight's ended and I've got no ammo left. So that last bullet, whether it hit or missed, was still vitally important. Right. Now I've given them a good 10 minutes to get, well, 5 minutes. I'll stand there for another 5 minutes, at least give them a chance to, if they did chase after me, to get me. It's kind of combat logging if I kill someone and then log out. I suppose really it would have made for better content if I'd got the guy in the truck as well. I wonder if the other guys got in the truck, and that guy said, "I'm not getting in that truck. You get killed every time you get in a truck." Oh, that would be beautiful. That would be absolutely amazing if that happened. Right, I suppose we better start thinking about looking for a full Livonia server. Oh, we could give someone the bunker card as well if we were on a go to Livonia. Right. Mm. Right, I'm just rewatching that. Let's watch that again. Oh, you might be right. I might have just downed him. Right, on to the next map then. Back in a second. Right, there we go. A little bit longer than I thought, because I was just counting how many people were left on that server. There's 56 people on that server. Baby steps. No. What is that, like a game you... Like I don't know, like a card game, or like a PlayStation game, or computer game or something? Right then, Livonia, here we are. Of course, it's bloody raining. Pig. That is a pig. How much space we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. That's not really enough to... Let's put those spaces in one place a sec. Right, we can get rid of that. Keep that for now. And all that. All that. Right, definitely our escapes are all alright. And this is alright. Torch is fine. That's why we were keeping that. That's why we were... right, I was keeping that because, obviously I was going to the bunker. I used it to fix me head torch. I'm going to hang on to the jam for a minute. It's hydration I need rather than food. Yeah, I suppose you're right, that tin can go. You actually use, if you keep yourself at yellow food, that's the most sort of effective way of using your calories from your food and your water. But personally, I just like to keep keeping both in the white. Let's go have a look in this little cabin. I did see a cabin just now, where's that out down there? Yeah, I always eat any perishable food. I always munch that is pretty much as soon as I need the space. There's definitely no point in having that hanging around. Well, yeah, true. It does. It helps when you're running out of food and you're in the middle of nowhere. It helps. But personally, I like to keep it running. Right. We want to be going south. I take it you play a lot of Dayz then, Rejoice. Right, I need to find a leather kit or some new assault boots. Oh, cool. So you used to watch back in the day when people's legs didn't used to move, and I was watching some of the very first Dayz, what was it, a couple of months ago, and oh my god, I come back from watching that, and started playing Dayz, and I didn't complain about a single glitch in Dayz for like weeks. Took me like a week or a month to get back to my usual sort of bloody, you know. It's changed a hell of a lot. Right, now, it is tempting to kill one of those pigs, to be honest. Yeah, I think I've watched that. I think I've definitely have watched someone giving people the trust exercise of giving people a jammed gun to see if they try and click him in the head. I think it was Zesty Porvo. No. Yeah. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. What, you mean Dayz trivia? Dayz trivia. Yeah, you know something. I've watched quite a lot of Zesty Porvo. Uh, He is quite funny. Dayz Trivia Night. He's actually pretty good. He's a pretty good singer. He's not bad on the guitar. A lot of the streamers I started watching was Running Man's, JLK, Nazir, obviously Zesty Porvo. I quite like the trio of... Oh, and Doc Dryce as well. I like Doc Dryce. Yeah, to be honest, the Running Man's half the reason why I started streaming. He just makes it sound so appealing, which is clearly what he's aiming for. You know, which is good because he does really support the game, but it's in his interest. You know, the more people who watch, the more people who stream, the more people watch. You know, the more interest there is, the longer the game carries on. Clever bloke. Yeah, I think the Running Man's is doing some sort of challenge or something. Right, I thought that was a... I hate the way when you're crouched and you get your gun out and you aim in, it just seems to want to aim to the sky for some reason. Right, I've only got one sterilising tablet, local sterilising tablets. I'll remember the name in a minute. My memory's getting worse and worse, I swear. Right, your name's Dreamer, you're playing Dayz. That's all I can remember. That's going to be a knife, isn't it? Yeah, hunting knife. I'm going to stick with my M4 bayonet. Right, I've only got chlorine tablets, that's the word I was looking for. Right. Sort my sins, gotta sort my life out. Yeah, I've only got one left, so I'm gonna need to find some of those before I get down to the sparser parts of the map. Yeah, quite a lot of what I know from Dayz is from the Running Man's. Especially when I first started. He was really good as well. He answered loads of my questions and stuff. You know, which the amount of people that are in there was kind of cool, really, because he's got like 3,000 people watching him. You know, and it's me like asking newbie questions when I first started, and he answers them all. I think he was playing with Doc Dryce as well. And I don't know, it all sticks in my head. This they were talking about different foods and stuff, and Doc Dryce was talking about he was going to have a goose, and I just randomly asked, like, what does goose taste like? I've never had goose, and he just done this huge explanation about with goose. And yeah, I actually quite like goose now, to be honest. I've had it quite a few times now. Which one was that? I didn't see that. I saw the like the radio interview he did. Oh no, mate, goose is lush, really nice. There's a place down here. They do like this like goose wrap with extra stuffing and just bits of bacon on it. Oh, blah, blah. Lovely. Right, so we are... Right, let's get the map out. I think I saved the map, didn't I? I still don't know whether I like this. I don't know. I don't like whether I picked up a map on Chernarus, and now magically it's Livonia. A freshy cage. Right, we are... We're right over here. That is the... Yeah, we're just there. We're just here. That is a tower I can see. Over there. Right, so we've got a long old way to go. Yeah. I don't want to cross here because I'll end up having to cross twice. But I am going to go and get some water. Alright, I'll have to check that out. I don't really get enough. Well, I don't really watch. I tend to. It's weird now because I watch Running Man's now, and within about 20 minutes, I think I should go and stream. You know, so he just kind of has that effect on me now. Where's the water bottle? Oh, you've been building on top of the gas station. I've done that for ages. To be fair, I haven't actually built a base for ages. YouTube channel. Right, well I'm already subscribed to you, Mike, so I will. When you do, I will see that. I was just checking. I thought I was. Right. What are we doing? Do I need to? I'm going to keep that just in case, actually. It'd be nice to find a freshie to give this bunker card to, actually. Yeah, I can't really build. I just can't really build bases because obviously it's just as soon as you stream it, you know, it just doesn't last. I mean, it's different. To be honest, it's difficult enough for me because I'm on PlayStation. It's difficult enough for me to avoid stream snipers as it is. So, base raiders or stream raiding, base. I don't know whatever you want to call it. It's just next to impossible. It's not so much that they raid it. It's just you suddenly find, like you come back and like you're like, was that wall there? No, and you walk in, there's a landmine there. You know, just bear traps all over the place. You know, people break into your base, rebuild it, and lay traps inside it. Yeah, I mean, you can get like a little stealth base somewhere. You know, I've had bases that have lasted weeks and weeks and weeks. You know, but I've had other bases that literally, like, within half an hour, there's your people on it. You know, a lot is just luck of the draw. I know they've changed the rules on one of the rules that the strength of gates. Because it used to be all you had to do was find a couple of grenades and a cooking pot. We used to rock up to a raid with like four cooking pots, gas stoves, loads of grenades in it, and the first 4 walls were down within a minute. Less. Yeah, there's just nothing to it. These always look like people to me. I looked over there and went, is that a brick? I thought, no, it's a stump. And I looked round and saw this at the corner of my eye, and I twitched. You catch them from the right angle, it just always looks like someone stood there. It's got to do a double take. Right, John, I'm fed up looking for a bench. A little bit. I do, Jason. To be honest, mate, I am a little bit. I am a little bit. It's not so much the gear jitters. It's the fact that I've done both gas zones on Chinaris. I've done one gas zone on Livonia. I've done the bunker in Livonia, and now I'm going to do the other gas zone. And this is as far as I've ever got. I've tried to do all of them with one character before, and I've only ever got as far as I've done 2 on Chinaris, and then died at the bunker. Or did I do 1 on Chinaris? No, I done 1 on Chinaris, 1 on Livonia, and then I died at the bunker. This is like the furthest I've ever got with it. Yeah, I can't stand it when people do that. They log off in your base. It's just like, really? You know, you're just there rebuilding your base, and you just see someone log in straight behind you or by the side of you. There's people who do that, and people who sit at the top of ladders, literally just all day, like this. Like they must just sit there with like at home with a cup of tea or something, sat there with a coffee, just waiting for someone to come up the ladder. Now, if I'm at the top of the ladder and I hear people downstairs, I will wait for them to come up that ladder to shoot them. I won't jump down there and take them on. You know, I'm not as green as I am cabbage looking, but there's a difference between doing that and sitting there for like 4 hours. I mean, some people do get the little gear fear. Right, I've come to like an edge of the map, haven't I? Right, so definitely the edge, not top. Right, edge. Right. So now we're going down. I always seem to run the same way I do on Livonia. When I first started playing Livonia, I always used to run down the side of the map like this. I used to find you find loads of little hidden stashes in tents. Tents with camo nets on them. But I ain't done too bad for stashes on this character anyway. I got the SB98 I got from a truck I found. Right, come on, we've got some chlorine tablets. Food, we'll take it. Definitely not going to leave it there. Do you know something? I can't actually remember getting food apart from chocolate bars from there. From those stands. It's normally chocolate bars, gun holsters, 308, and maps usually, or canteens. Actually, do you know what? It's all great and crazy me coming down the outside of this. Are these badly damaged? Just damaged, excellent. Well, there seems to be some deer in front of me now. Now I could really do with an EpiPen now. It's a long old way to go. Right. Right, so that sun's going down. The last time we were on Livonia, we were lucky enough to come across a cow almost straight away. Pretty sure I'm all just damp, aren't I? Oh no, I was wet. Because it's raining on the other server. I thought they patched that with the torch. Something I wish they would change, right, is the time it takes to wring out a pair of wool gloves. Right, 'cause you can wring out a jacket in the same time it takes to wring out a pair of wool gloves. I know it's stupid, but it just bugs me. See, this is why I'd be no good. I just would not be able to stop myself if I had control over a server. I would literally spawn hordes of zombies on people all the time. Yeah, it was a couple of patches ago. And now, I think, to be honest, now it just takes just too long. Actually, you know what? Take a headshot, really. Yeah. Just one of them. Oh, there was a stag around. Oh, never mind. Okay, where was it? There we go. Do you, no, I'm not going to take the fat. It's useless. Just make sure I reload that one round. Yeah, to be honest, mate, for the fat doesn't actually give you two steaks, two full steaks. Those, right, will give you more than one piece of fat. No, it used to be. It's not anymore. I don't know whether they've made it better, but it used to be when I first started playing, like a piece, good piece of fat would last you for forever. Always felt like it lasted all day. But yeah, literally that fat was like 30-40%, but it takes up the space of two steaks. So those two steaks will give me a lot more than a quarter of a piece of fat. Right. Come on, chlorine tablets. Something I'm glad they did change was coming off those ladders and coming down didn't break, smash you up anymore. That was really annoying when they patched that. You had to climb slowly up and down just that little ladder. Yeah, but they changed that from being really, really good to crap years and years ago. I don't, as far as I know, they haven't changed it back. I mean, I've never bothered with it. If it was a full piece of fat, I might have took it, but... Alright, a car battery. Yeah, do you know something? I heard about that. Not something I ever tried, because about the same time as that, everyone was doing that glow stick glitch where people were just walking through walls. It's a Mosing compensator. This is the other thing that really it doesn't annoy me. I mean, it's better than it was. Now you actually swing this. They've changed it. 'Cause it used to be it would like just go. It wouldn't actually have a proper swing. Something I've always wanted them to bring into Dayz is you could actually like throw the knives and the axes at people. No, Rejoice. It was you used to be a glow stick glitch long before that. And then they basically stopped the glow stick glitch, and then they tried to stop everyone running under walls, and it brought the glow stick glitch back. Yeah, because the glow stick glitch was out when I very first started playing, which was like four or 5 years ago now. I didn't know you could use a compass to do it. I know you could use the glow sticks and stuff. It was it had a base in on Cherno Island, and people were just coming through the walls. It was just like some sort of frickin' sci-fi show. Yeah, I remember hearing about the ladder glitch. I'm not really one for using glitches and exploits and stuff. Literally the only thing I ever really have ever done or used is when I'm looking for berry spots. I always get a shovel and click garden plot to choose place for a garden plot, and it makes all the grass disappear, so you can just see all the berry spots. You can search this entire wood in minutes. I also use it if I'm starving and I'm looking for fruit under trees, in like orchards and stuff like that. That's about the only one I'll do. You know, if they did a glitch that would improve my aim, I'd probably use that. Actually, that's the point. I need to move this. Get back to me red dot. Check out me with the frickin' eagle eyes. I knew I saw something move. I just didn't know what. Right. Oh, the god mode glitch where you put yourself under the map. Yeah. There's still a way. You can still get under the map. I figured it out ages ago because everyone was using it to raid bases and stuff. And then they figured out that if you get yourself under the map and your shadow stays up there where you stay on the top, and obviously you get the god mode glitch. I mean, it's just pointless playing the game, to be honest. If the whole point of DayZ is, you know, it is tense. There is a lot going on, and you know, you got skin in the game in DayZ. So I play Call of Duty. It's just I don't care about dying in Call of Duty at all. You know, literally, even if I just died 20 times in a row in Call of Duty, it wouldn't bother me in the slightest. Not even a glint. Yeah, if you die to a cheater, that's slightly different, and it pisses me off, but... Yeah, I mean, Dayz is different. It's like this character has been... Let's just do a beard check. Yep. His hair still doesn't grow, though. It's getting quite beardy, that one. Yeah, because with it just doesn't sit too well with me. I've never been into cheating. You know, like little exploits and stuff, and you know, it's like the whole duping thing just seems pointless. You know, because the whole excitement for me, it's like going into that shed, right there, there's a base there. It's been raided. Yeah, going into there and finding a dead body full of loot, like you know, it's just a buzz. You know, just finding these odds. You know, just you never know what's going to happen. Is that rocks or a body? It's rocks. You know, it's like wandering around a corner finding a stash, or you know, just finding an M4 where you shouldn't find an M4. You know, just it's great. Yeah, it was getting stupid. We were defending a base, and literally the guys we were killing, they like every one of them had identical gear, right? Every piece of gear was perfect, right? And it's literally they were all in black plate carriers, a LAR, and a Tundra. Yeah, and everything they had was pristine, right? Apart from the damage we done when we killed them. Well, that looks clear. Yeah, and it's literally just waves and waves of them. They just kept coming back and back and back, and eventually they got fed up and stopped. But well, this screams a trap base, doesn't it? Yeah, the original well, as far as I knew, any on PlayStation, if you needed a PS4 and a PS5, and you could just dupe anything with ease. You'd swap between the PS4 and the PS5 on the same character, and there was a way of glitching it. Yeah, it just seems, to be honest, mate, it seems pointless. It's like it's the journey. It's like this is probably the longest I've had a geared character in ages because I just get bored and kill them. You know, I like finding the loot. Once you're fully geared, I mean, it's like what can you do? I think Mike's the same. Farmer Mike. He's just like, so you've got your fully geared, right? If you're not building a base and loading your gear, what do? Just go and die somewhere. You know, find new and inventive ways to die and start again. Yeah, it doesn't sit. Stuff like that doesn't sit well with me, to be honest, mate. It's just like, you know, it's like bragging about winning an ass kicking competition. You got the guy you're ass kicking, so you got one leg. You know, it's just not. It's not anything to brag about. There's no, you know. I usually get off the game and I go in and tell my missus about how amazing it was and this and that, and she just looks and nods her head and goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. And she's like, I'm glad it makes you happy. I haven't got a problem with people just goofing around and messing about and testing this stuff out. You know, it's fine, but it's like, you know, when it's like now you just come across and someone's walled off this entire town and put like 50 watchtowers up. There's barbed wire on everything. It's just like, mate, that's a duper base. You can't go near the place. Everywhere just lags. Oh, it looks pretty quiet down there, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it just ruins the game for everyone, to be honest. Right, hang on one sec, guys. I just got to check something. Right, guys, there's only about 25 people left on this server. So, while it's dark, I am going to jump off and go make myself some food. So I'm having some fish and chips. Like a true English gent. I might even have a cup of tea with it as well. Raise my little pinky while I drink it. Love it. Right, guys, as always, thanks for watching. If you haven't done already, if you get that subscribe button for it, and if, you know, maybe chuck a like on something somewhere, that'd be cool. And I'll catch you guys later. Take it steady.